Hello everyone, it's Claudius Nocta. I hope you're doing well. I welcome you to a new test video in less than 5 minutes for one of the releases I was most looking forward to this year. It's called Banisher Ghost of New Eden, which is a real hit. It is a game published by Focus and developed by the studio Dontnod, so a 100% French game. And honestly, the game is huge, excellent. I received the codes very early, which is always a good sign. And by the way, thanks to Focus, who allowed me to test the game on PlayStation 5 on PC and also via the Steam Deck. And I admit that on these three platforms, the game worked wonderfully visually. The game is very beautiful with great lighting, and regarding its gameplay, although it is not the added value of the title since we have a gameplay that is quite action RPG, it is a 100% solo game, but which will still rely on rather simple combat mechanics. There is nothing revolutionary in what we will find inside this game. In terms of gameplay, we can even say that the characters can be a little heavy and the camera a little too close to our character, which makes the fights a little difficult to see, but overall it goes really very well. The artistic direction is inspired. To be frank, the visuals are great, but it is in terms of its story that this game is truly a gem. You play as a former mercenary named Red, as well as another character named Antea. It is a couple that you will be able to switch between in the middle of a fight or during exploration, because Antea is actually deceased, so she is kind of a spectral entity that accompanies you. Antea was killed during one of your missions, and now you have the objective either to accompany her and give her the peace she deserves, or simply to try to resurrect her. That being said, you will have to make extremely difficult moral choices, because to resurrect her, you will have to use the life energy of living beings, which means that you will turn into a real serial killer during absolutely fascinating quests. Indeed, the quality of the writing in this game is phenomenal. The choices you will have will inevitably impact the relationships you will have with other characters, but also the consequences on certain places. By sacrificing certain people, it will have a real impact on the economy with merchants, but also visually on certain camps, certain cities that will transform into real dumps, or, on the contrary, shine brightly. In short, you understood it. It's an extremely complete game with action phases, reflection phases, and also very difficult moral choices to make, remarkable writing quality, absolutely excellent voice acting. By the way, they hired a real Scottish person to voice Raid, who is a Scottish mercenary. I adored it because my spouse is from Scotland. I distinctly heard her fantastic Scottish accents. Count on about 20 to 30 hours to complete your adventure. You have 5 difficulty modes, but above all, a lot of replayability beyond exploring all the secrets, and also a small side quest offered by Banishers. Know that depending on the choices you make, all the endings and consequences can be completely different, so there is a lot of replayability in this title. There is no problem recommending it to you. Day one, it's a game sold at the retail price of $59.99 on console, PS5 and Xbox Series, and $49.99 on PC. Here's what I can tell you in under 5 minutes about Banisher's Ghost of New Eden, an awesome game I highly recommend. Day one. It was Claudius, feel free to subscribe.